All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. What's going on, collective energies, all zodiac signs? What's up with you? I am Solo69 and welcome to my channel. So I'm bringing you guys a fairy message starting today. This is starting for March the 4th, 2023. This is a collective fairy message. This message may not resonate for everybody, and if it doesn't, that's fine, but you can feel free to check back later on and see if it makes sense to you then. If it doesn't at this time, that's more than fine. But it may not resonate for some. This may be just a small message for a handful of people, maybe even one person. Just take it how it resonates with you. I will be trying to do this daily. Sometimes I may miss a day, we never know, but I'll try to get this out daily to you guys. And let's see how this works out. And just let me know if you like this or not. But I'm throwing this in to give y'all something extra to look at. Other messages coming in from different angles here. So we're starting with fairies. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the message. Please take out the time to like, subscribe, and share. And of course, you already know I thank you for your gratitude and support and love that you show me and my channel. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to jump right on in here, okay? For this fairy message for the collective for March the 4th, 2024. For March the 4th, 2024. Collective fairy message. What do you want the collective to know for March the 4th, 2024? Dear fairies, dear fairies. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and your understanding. All right, so for the fairies here, there's a harvest that's coming in for some of you, okay? So let's go ahead and start this message and see what is the message that the fairies want the collective to know for March the 4th, 2024. What is the fairy message that the collective needs to know for March the 4th, 2024. All right, so we have a message here. We have the Pipers at the bottom. I will be reading these cards so we can get a better understanding. These cards are not as easy as the other cards that I got, y'all. They can be very complicated. Fairies are not easy. They're not. So we're going to do it this way, all right? So we're starting with the Piper. The Piper is grounding the message, okay? So the Piper is about order, music, of course, harmony, seduction, and also showing empathy, all right? So it's talking about to get what you want. The Piper recommends that you try polite requests and gentle, patient persuasion, and then wait quietly, welcoming for it to come to you. Seek harmony and tranquility in yourself and in the world around you, using tenderness and gentleness. This is important. It's saying this card speaks of a time of harmony, creativity, and increasing order. And it tells of communication without words, the music of empathy, and the awareness of feelings and concerns of others. This is a time to pay attention to, to others' expressions and feelings and ideas. Look past the surface and listen as you would to the beginning, to the beguiling melody of a very edge, on the very edge of hearing. He also plays melodies in your dreams, which may be filled with meanings and importance, of course. And then he leaves it up to us to understand what they mean. Okay, this is also a good time to be aware of others, that others may be listening to us with sensitivity and clarity. So much that they may hear what we are truly saying more clearly than we do ourselves. All right. This card may also signify musical talent or ability, or it may be suggesting that to use music in some way important at the present time. So this is what's crowning the energy here. So far, we're talking about making sure that we are understanding others. If we ask for something, we do it in a gentle, patient way, and we wait on results in a patient way. In other words, don't rush results. This is also, keep in mind that it's good for harmony, creativity, and everything of that nature coming in. Also understanding and paying attention to what others are saying and how they feel, making sure that we are looking beneath the surface instead of just what we want to see. And also the things that we are saying, understand that we have people that listen to us almost like children, listening to us, taking in what we're saying. Even if we are not making it as clear for us, that they may catch another view of what we're saying. So make sure that what's being said is being said with clarity. Okay, so this is what's coming out today for this. And we have this card right here that we're talking about. And as you can see, this is another reason why I'm reading the book. Look at that down there. Sometimes I can't understand what the fuck it's saying. Just being honest. That's what I'm saying. These fairies are a little different. But let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see. Y'all, I've been had this book for years, believe it or not. This is like my very, very first. I just hardly use it because I never quite understood why this was the first book that I came across to use when it came down to me doing any type of work. All right, so more to the story, but anyway, this is G. We're gonna call him G. Okay, now this is about imaginary fears, unreal hazards, and realistic caution. Okay, so very important here. It's time to look for the truth behind our fears, to distinguish between what is real and what is just our projection of old trauma and fears into our imaginary future. By delving into our old patterns. Excuse me real quick, y'all. Hello?
Hello?
Can you please remove me off of your call list? Y'all have called me 8 times. You see that, y'all? These people, these scammers, they don't know how to stop. I promise they don't. So I apologize about that interruption, you guys. And let me start over with this. This is once again a time to look for the truth behind your fears, distinguishing between what is real and what is just our projection of old traumas and fears into our imaginary future. By delving into old patterns, we can see past them to a more liberating life. Okay, only by facing these fears honestly and seeing them for what they are. For what they do seeing them for what they are, do we gain greater ability to open our hearts. Okay, this is the Singer of Courage that represents this card as well. And it's like in gaining strength to the face. So this is about being able to gain strength and facing fears, to be honest with you, instead of trying to get your own seeing it from a realistic view. Okay, each false fear confronted and resolved makes us much stronger. So this is about facing fears today and bringing things into harmony. This is also about asking questions and not expecting the answer that you want, not expecting the answer that when you want it. This kind of being patient and waiting on the results. Throwing it out there to the universe, but letting the universe take it and move with it however it needs to move. So this is important. An important energy that's coming out today. And this has a lot to do with something, once again, that's coming in, some type of harvest. So this is some type of reaping of karma. But this is also, once again, understanding that you have to face certain fears in order to get certain balls rolling, certain things on, just moving for you. And if you're not, if you're afraid to go through it and, face those fears, things are not going to really fall in place the way that you need them to fall in place. And say, for instance, you could be giving swell advice, swell information to others, but not taking it within yourself. And you can watch other people probably progress past you. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but if you're trying to progress and doing something, but you're giving all this great advice about how to progress, and giving others, motivation to move forward or inspiration to move forward. Take heed to those ideas. Take heed to that progression on your own as well. Instead, like, don't be afraid to move in the order that you're giving others advice to move on. I'm even going to take that into consideration for myself, you guys, because I feel like that is an important answer. An important situation, because sometimes we can tend to not take our own advice. We can tend to expect something to come our way and treat the universe kind of snubbish when we don't get it our way. Let's clarify G real quick and see what's going on, though, because this is about facing fears here. This is about it's definitely about facing fears. I don't know why that's standing out the most here. So we got the devil. We got the devil. Bounded, and stuck energy. This could be, giving yourself your own fears and scares, or others could have made you feel afraid or unsuitable or unable to do something on your own, or unrequited, like something wasn't meant for you to do. But it does look like it's the end of some type of betrayal here, dealing with some type of betrayal. Okay, so this is some definite strong yin and yang energy, back and forth energy, wishy-washy energy, but it's looking like it's coming to a close. So this is you getting out of this fear, or either betraying yourself, or this is not taking in the things that you have learned and progressed over time from being stuck in this little box, or stuck in whatever this situation is that has not been bringing the harmony that you need into your life. And so you could be a Capricorn. You could also be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Strong Aquarius is here. Definite Aquarius energy. This is giving me that somebody is really not giving themselves the credit that they desire or need. This is also not taking in the credit that's needed from others. If they're giving you credit, this is not accepting it. But this, in some cases, this is also just being very mean or angry, or not happy with self or others, or whatever this is. And it's like this is needing to come to an ending here, because you are getting to a position in whatever that you're doing. You're getting into a position to where you are being watched. You are being, what's the word? Like, followed behind, almost like trendsetter. So if it's something that you're doing, you're inspiring others to possibly jump on this type of bandwagon. And so you want to make sure that you're not leading others astray, and you're following your own advice, or the advice that you're giving others, you're capable of following it as well. Yeah, y'all. That's the message that I have today when it comes down to this fairy message. And I hope that it helped in some kind of way here. Once again, this energy is showing up. This is, the end of betraying something that was being betrayed. Of course, this is the end of all the hardships, all the doing yourself wrong or having others do you wrong, for sure. Because this is showing that it's been happening, but it's also showing that it's time for it to end, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for allowing me to bring you your first fairy message. And hopefully we can get another one in tomorrow. I'll holler at you later, y'all. Deuces.